Hi everybody, I'm Vi Wickam, and this is a free lesson brought to you by mytalentforge.com and iFiddle magazine. Now the lesson is free, but if you want the sheet music and the play along tracks, you're going to have to go to mytalentforge.com and sign up for a membership to gain access to those resources. But this is for free for you, brought to you by iFiddle magazine. Here we go. I'm going to teach you one of the most famous, most outlawed at fiddle contests, fiddle tunes there is. This is called Black Mountain Rag, and I'm going to teach it to you cross tune G, D, G, B. So GDGB is the same intervals as Calico tuning, which is A, E, A, C sharp. Both of them will lend to the same fingering, so you can tune A, E, A, C sharp on this tune as well, and it's just fine. It'll work like a champ. I kind of like the looser sound that you get with GDGB, but really you can do whatever you want. Either of those tunings work great for this tune, but you can hear it's an open tuning. This is a cross-tuned song, so you will have to retune your fiddle to play this tune. Or have a second fiddle that you keep in this tuning. I have this fiddle that I generally use for cross tuning. I use steel strings on it. I use Prim G, D, and A, and then I use the wound Thomastic Dominant E. Steel strings adjust a lot faster to cross tuning or to changing the tuning than Perlon or other nylon synthetic core strings. On my regular fiddle, I play with synthetic core strings. I play with Eva Pirazzi Golds, which I love. I also really like the Diodario Kaplan strings, and I like the Eva Pirazzi standards. So the Kaplan Amo is my favorite, but I like the Vivos as well in the Diodario strings. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and play it for you, and then we'll break it down. Basically, we have a melody and then we have variations on this tune. There are 3 parts to it, and when we play it like this, it's in the key of G. If we tune up to A, E, A, C sharp, also known as Calico, it is in the key of A. 1, 2, ready, go. So that's the Black Mountain Rag. Now let's break down the melody and how we're going to play this tune. So again, we are G, D, G, B in our tuning. So our second finger is going to create a drone with the B string. So we're on what would normally be the A string. So I'm just going to call them by the normal string names just so it's clear for you. We're on the A string. So I'm going to take out the drones and just play the melody note. So that's our A part with the drone. So we got 2, 0, 3 on the E string. 0, 2, 3, 2, 0. And we slide in with that second finger into that drone. Just practice that. Get the groove of it and find a bowing that works for you. So I tend to do a slur of 3. So I'll do it 2 and 2. So you can hear how that particular bowing pattern gives it a really kind of a rhythmic groove to the bowing. All right, so B part. So we're doing that same slide in. So that's our B part. It's pretty simple. So what's cool about this is all the variations and the fact that it's cross-tuned makes it sound harder than it is, which is why they don't let you play it in a fiddle contest. So slide, slide, 2, 0, 1, 0, 1, slide, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 2, 0. Then repeat. All right, so there's our B part. C part, third part. So we're on the G and the D string droning together. 2, 2, 3, 2. That's our B part. Or C, sorry, our C part. 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. so that's our three parts. Now let's look at a few variations. Let's look at the A part. So variation number one for the A part is, so here's our melody. So there's our regular melody. So we can do, so we can do a little triplet. So we can also do a harmonic. Now, both of those variations could also be used as variations on the B part. This is a variation that only works on the A part. So we're doing a diminished fifth, or actually, it's actually a third, but it's a third that includes the minor third of the melody, which makes it, or I'm sorry, a minor third of the key we're in. So if we're in G, you know, we have a B flat, B, C, D, a B flat against a D, which is just kind of weird for the key of G. So we're just doing 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0, and on the A and the E first, D. So 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 2 1 0 2 1 0. So that's our pattern. 2 1 0 2 1 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0 2 1 0. And it's a triplet, triplet, triplet is kind of, we're adding a syncopation to it. So da ga da ga da, and it makes it really have a bluesy, like kind of flat 7 sound to it. But you could really play with it with different variations of the actual notes, but it's that that syncopation that feels like you're going with 3 against 4. So on the B part, we talked about and we can also go. So the first one we can do is strut, bow, pluck, bow, pluck, bow. Can do can also go. So there's 3 different plucking variations that you can do instead of. And then on the C part, mainly what we're going to do is shuffle bowing variations. So that's our melody notes, and we're going to do a 3-1. So we can do it straight, we can do, or we can do. So the first way we're doing it straight. And if you don't know that shuffle, that's the Orange Blossom Special Shuffle, or sometimes known as the Georgia Shuffle or a hook'em bowing. But there is a lesson on that on My Talent Forge as well in our shuffle bowing series. So I can help you out with that there. But we're going to... So option 1 is straight. Option 2 is... So we're just going back and forth between 1 and a low 2 on the D string. And option 3. So we're barring 1 across the D and the A, and then so we got 3, 1, 0, then 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 0. So that's our first half with 3 variations. So that's what we just played through, the second half of that phrase. And so you can do, or you can, so. The sky is the limit. You can throw in whatever variations you think still sound like Black Mountain Rag. Have fun with it. This is a showpiece. This is a show fiddle tune designed to showcase your skills, your variations, your improvisation. So don't just play it like I played it. Go out, listen to Buddy Spiker's recording of it. It's really great. It's on the Grand Ole Opry. Look for other people's recordings. Listen to people on other instruments playing this tune, but you know, a guitar player playing this is not going to be the same as a fiddler. So let's play through it one more time. I'm going to play it slowly, so you've got something to play along with as well, and I'll throw some variations in there too. 1, 2, 3, 4. there you go. That's Black Mountain Rag. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have questions, shoot me a message on mytalentforge.com. See you soon.